day.
Ugh, draft day. Johnny Manziel.
Gangsta Grills, you bastard.
Ooh, we are hyped for today's stream. It's a great day to be live streaming a real draft, real money on the line with the people who support us over on the Flock Fantasy website. We appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let us know if you're in the chat. What's up, Macy? 1 week until kickoff. Sheesh.
And your mom's your dad.
1 week until kickoff. Into, single digits. We're well into single digits. What is football?
Wild.
Daniel Macy says. How do I get into one of these drafts? Why is Marlon Mack still available? Perfect. What's up, Mighty Booch? Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, enjoying the football season and ready to watch a real draft. Big shout out to all the guys and girls over in the Charlie League. Very excited for today's draft. This is a real draft, real money, real pot. And it's a super flex league, and we're excited to draft it for you. What's up, UT? Welcome in. But big shout out to El Tigre, that guy to your right, Stay Puffed, SD Perk, JMO, Macy. Macy's in the chat. Not only is he telling us it's 1 week till kickoff, he's drafting his team. Reb's in the chat, Mighty Booch, ATJ, and J Stump. I need to take a mental note that Daniel Macy is at the 1-8. Because this man in every mock draft is taking all the players that I want. So I need to take this mental note as we get into this draft.
Take it.
What's up, Crime Lord? Welcome in. What's up, Brandon? El Tigre says, get ready for Thunder and the Lightning. Ooh, okay. Bring the heat, brother.
Careful.
Bring the heat. We are ready for it. Just looking at my other Superflex leagues, I want to make sure I don't draft like the same exact teams, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, things can change because we have been in multiple leagues. This is the second Superflex league that I have the 4 spot. So am I going to take people normally where I take them? I don't know. You tell me.
He doesn't know.
You tell
All
me.
right.
You tell me.
Do us a favor. If you're joining us, hit the like button. Just a simple way to support the channel. Again, big shout out to everyone in the Charlie League. Thank you for supporting us over on the Flock Fantasy website with our promo code LAND. And we're going to get this thing going here in a second. But just so everyone knows, in the league, this is a 1.5 minute timer. We'll probably change it to 60 seconds. I would say around round 6. We'll likely change 1.5 minutes on the clock. We'll likely change to 60 seconds at some point. Auto picks will not be overturned unless Sleeper is glitching.
Yep.
And the only other thing that we say before every draft is just we love you guys. We love that you're in the draft with us. We love that you're commenting. Comment on whatever you want. But just the one thing that we would ask. Thank you for the super chat. We'll get to that in 1 second, Matthew.
Appreciate you.
The one thing that we would ask is just don't talk about players who are still on the board. There's nothing worse. Think about it when you're in a draft with like your friends in person and you're like the next person up and someone's like, wait, this player's still on the board? And then someone's like, oh, wait, yeah, that player is on the board. They draft them 1 pick ahead of you. Just don't be that guy. That's the only thing that we ask. That's it.
Don't be that guy, pal. Just don't be that guy.
Yeah, you're not that guy. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Would you do Stevenson for Amari Cooper? I think we need more context. What does your running back room look like? I'm assuming, is this a PPR league? How many starters are there? But I would prefer, like right now in my rankings, I would have Amari Cooper in a PPR league over Ramondre Stevenson in my draft. But it does depend on the context of your team.
Yeah.
But I hope that's helpful. Why is Chad Ochocinco still on the board? Damn it, Daniel. Someone's going to draft him. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Over under for Macy sniping Zach. I'm going to snipe Macy. That's what we're going to do here.
Boy.
Okay. Andrew Luck's still there. Ocho. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing started. But yeah, Matthew, I hope that is helpful, dude. Thank you so much for the super chat. I do have Amari Cooper ahead of Stevenson in my overall rankings at this moment, especially in a PPR league. All right, without further ado, Badaki, anything I missed?
No, that is it. Good luck, everyone. I hope you have a terrible draft.
Yes, same.
Yep.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We are off, ladies and gentlemen, and
Whoa,
literally
whoa.
wouldn't even let me hit the start button. Straight away
Whoa.
said Pat Mahomes on the board. Then Joshua,
Relax.
Jacob Jingleheimer, Schmidt Allen off the board at the 1-2.
Relax.
So, I mean, these guys are ready. They've been scouting for weeks.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Justin Jefferson at the 1-3 in a super flex. Stay puffed, going with a different strategy. Oh, this is going to be a fun draft. This is going to be a fun draft.
Let me tell you something. I was.
Do you want to swap spots, by the way? I mean, you talked about how you were at the 4 spot for a long time. You know,
yeah,
if you
I
want
was at the 4th spot for the.
You want to spot? Do you want to swap?
No,
Okay.
no, because I was not expecting to get this person. My mental was somewhere else. I was with a whole nother team, a whole nother quarterback, but that's okay. I'll take Jalen Hurts here.
I mean, yeah, well done.
Wow.
Okay, so Jalen Hurts goes, then Lamar Jackson goes.
I was gonna take Lamar Jackson. I was like, I took Joe. Oh, I can't. Sorry.
So we had a Superflex draft that we did with the Bravo guys only a couple days ago. I did take Lamar Jackson, so I'm glad that he's not an option for me here because he would have been like the highest rated quarterback on the board for me. I'm glad that he's not an option anymore because I believe this will be the first time that I get to draft my guy on stream for you guys. I've drafted him in other leagues, but welcome to the squad, Justin Fields at the 1-6. We're going all in with our boy. Welcome to the squad, Justin.
Who would have thought?
Let's see
what J-Mo does here.
Yeah, a lot of great options still on the board. Taking Antonio Gates at the
here.
107, Joshua says. We better see Antonio Gates off the board here. Spicy off the bat. It is very spicy. That guy to your right says, you just wait. I love it. UT says you need to follow your own rules. What does he mean by that?
I almost gave away. That's what I was
Oh,
yes.
I
took Joe Burrow in the Bravo League a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And I was already set in my mind that I was going to take Lamar Jackson over Joe Burrow just to switch it up because I don't want to have the same team. And it makes sense that you're taking Justin Fields. I like Joe Burrow there at the 1-7.
Well,
but,
you know,
the fact that
this kind of lined up well for me because Fields actually was my next ranked quarterback. So I have Fields ranked as my quarterback 5 heading into the year. I just haven't had a chance to draft him on a stream yet, but I'm excited to get him there.
Yeah, and I mean to get Joe Burrow at the 1-7 though is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, Burrow and Herbert at the 1-7 and the 1-8, like that feels very good.
I also think that it just threw a whole wrench in this whole process because I bet you one of these players here, like Mighty Booch, ACJ, or Jay Stump, was probably hoping for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. Well, I bet you even Reb probably thought to himself, all right, yeah, I'm about to fire up Justin Jefferson at the 1-9.
Yeah, 100%.
So I love the confidence from Stay Puffed. I'm very excited to see what kind of team he's going to put together. This is the fun of a real draft. This is what we live for. Jamar Chase at the 110. Some spicy takes coming. That guy to your right says Burrow at the 107 is money. Yes, it is. I like it. So we see Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill. What's up, ATJ?
How you doing, baby?
It's good to have everyone in the chat. I always love draft season. ATJ, I think you're a USC fan. How you feeling about Zachariah Branch? Sheesh, what a debut to someone's collegiate career.
Shout out to Big Branchy.
Matthew, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate you. Your second super chat of the day. That's very, very kind. Appreciate the support. He says running backs are JT. Oh, that's tough. J.K. Dobbins, Khalil Herbert. Wide receiver room. There comes a notification. Wide receiver room is Kupp, Amari, and Cooper. Oh, so you're in a tough spot because of the Jonathan Taylor pick. So really right now you're rocking with J.K. Dobbins and Khalil Herbert. Look, I'm personally just going to roll out with Amari Cooper staying on my team. Like I would start J.K. Dobbins and Khalil Herbert week 1. Hopefully you have enough flex spots where Amari Cooper becomes an X factor for you, if you will. So I would be keeping Amari Cooper over Ramondre this time, but I'm not very high on Ramondre. So Badaki, you might see this differently.
No, I do have Amari Cooper higher than Ramondre.
Okay, so it's easy for
It's
us
just
then.
tough.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, it's easy. It's just tough though. Like this is a tough situation, for sure. Like it's not an easy situation. You have to go Amari there, and just hope that you're gonna ride a good opportunity there.
I just realized that Bijan Robinson went off the board before Christian McCaffrey at the 201.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson, if this was a one quarterback league, would have been the 104. And I guess that's not crazy. I just think it's crazy that he went before Christian McCaffrey. Jay Stump making his call at the 12 spot with Deshaun Watson and Bijan Robinson. I love the Trevor Lawrence, Travis Kelce start. I had secretly some desires for Travis Kelce to fall to me at the 2-7. But yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Happened in our home league. I started with Justin Herbert and Travis Kelce in our home Superflex league. That was fun.
Yeah, I wonder if Macy was probably getting excited there for Travis. Let's see where Macy goes here. Justin Herbert off the board. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh boy.
Oh, there's nothing like a real draft, is there? Stephon Diggs off the board.
Stephon Diggs. Turn into fun. I got the
CeeDee Lamb. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean,
reel it in, lock it in.
I know. It's just like, how is this player still available? I can't overthink it. I have to grab Austin Eckler here. I cannot overthink it.
Lock it in.
PPR league. Don't overthink it. Welcome to the squad, Austin. Welcome. Garrett Wilson goes off the board next to SD Perk. And now Badaki on the clock.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought today, huh? August 31st currently, that I can get the stack of Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Not me.
There you go.
I started this mock draft thinking I was going a completely different way today, ladies and gentlemen. And what an opportunity here to get in the stack here. Some would say the best stack in the league.
Yeah. I mean, outside of Sam Howell and Terry McLaurin.
I mean, phenomenal.
No, I love the start for you. I'm kind of shocked that you had those options. Jello says this stream hits different while training. Love that. Thanks for watching, Jello. Branch is going to be a baller. I agree. No worries, Matthew. Chase CMC, Tyreek Cup. Yeah, really fun starts over here at the turn. Mighty Boots loving the start. I love that. ATJ says Branch was looking nice, but felt like the defense was underwhelming. Yeah, that's USC football, though, isn't it? It's incredible offense, really suspect defense. Great day to be great, Style says.
It is a great day to be great. Great day to be Badaki.
It is. It is a very good day.
I had a little hope there for Say. I had just a little bit of hope. I was like, can I get the stack of what Say on the squad? I was getting excited.
Yeah. Okay, so T. Gray goes Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs, which means that he gets 2 running backs, 1 quarterback to start. Thank you for the super chat, Crime Lord. We're going to get to this super chat right after Badaki and I make our picks because I want to make sure we spend time on it.
It is it's a great day to be Badaki in the chat again. This is crazy that this is happening. I get the stack, and I get the number 1 wide receiver on a team with no question about it. Playing against the Kansas City Chiefs week 1 on Thursday Night Football. Huh? This is phenomenal. This is different. I want to take my time here.
Okay.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's a great start. Very good start.
Am I overreacting?
I think this is an incredible start. I genuinely think you're absolutely killing it.
This is not me. This is everyone else. Everyone else is letting this happen for me.
Oh, I've got 2 very good options available depending on what happens here.
What do I know?
I don't think I can go wrong. Whatever you want to do, Park.
You can't.
I've got two
Whatever you wanna
incredible
do.
options on the board.
Whatever you want to do, you can do it, man. I'm happy. I'm excited for you.
Everyone's like, Badaki for president. We
Bruh.
did this, Badaki.
We did
Badaki
this.
worldwide.
Next
You
minute,
love to see
I'm
it.
the worst team in this
Yeah.
in this
Next
league.
minute, 12th.
I know, right? AJ Brown's out for the season. Jalen Hurts is not the same Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
Come on, Park. I got so much anticipation for this pick. I'm feeling. Just come on. Come on. Make the pick.
Here we go. He's sweating it out. He's
Come
trying
on,
to figure
Park.
out who you really.
Okay.
There we go.
That's okay.
That's
So
okay. That's
Waddle
okay.
goes off the board. That's all right because we get our running back 4.
That's okay.
As the RB8 off the board, his Austin Eckler era has officially begun, but I have also Austin Eckler. Welcome to the squad, Tony Pollard.
Here we
Sheesh.
Here we go.
I mean, that's one hell of a start. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
Getting a lot of running backs here.
T. Higgins off the board at the 3-7.
I mean, this is also another phenomenal start here.
yes.
for,
I love
I
the
think
natural
Macy
stack
and-
there.
Yeah. I mean, make it happen here for J-Mo.
Woo.
I mean, Daniel Macy going Mark Andrews.
I was
falling to
thinking
the
about
3-8.
Mark. Yeah. If Waddle and Pollard weren't available, Mark would have been my pick for sure.
I wonder if SD Perk was contemplating that stack right there, because
I would have done it.
he was like, dang, I don't know, man. It's hard to see Waddle T on the board and not go for
Yeah.
someone like Mark. Getting Chris Olave at the 310 though for Mighty Booch.
Yeah. Mighty Booch is
I
killing
mean,
it so far.
this is a crazy draft here.
Mm-hmm. This is what we live for, people. Daniel, who did you want there? Was it Mark? Because I was definitely considering Mark if Pollard wasn't there. Go ahead and give Badaki his money, Brennan says. That guy to your right says, Zach looks like the Dave Chappelle crack character waiting for his pick. I love that. Park says that he wanted the Andrews stack, but Waddle is too good. I hear you, man. That's a tough decision to make. Nice pick, Macy. Almost slid off my chair, Mighty Booch says.
Honestly, I mean, that is phenomenal there for you, Mighty Booch.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Mark or Pollard? Okay, so that's who you were after. Gotcha. All right, let's get to Crime Lord's super chat. Crime Lord, thank you so much, man, for the support. A $10
appreciate
dono.
you.
That's very, very kind of you. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks, Crime Lord. 10-team, 1-quarterback home league. Started with Chase, Lamb, Amon-Ra, and have DJ as my wide receiver 4. Running backs are Dobbins and Javonte with a bunch of flyers. Any advice on bettering the room or just roll them out the gate? First question is, how many starters are there, Crime Lord? Because if you're in a league that's, let's say, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and 2 flex spots where you can start like 5 wide receivers, I'm just rocking with that running back room and keeping my team's strength the wide receiver spot. I think that's an incredible start, even in a 10-team league. Everyone's teams look great, but to be able to start with Chase, Lamb, Amon-Ra, and then DJ as your wide receiver 4, that's crazy. And he says it's a 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex, so you can start 4 wide receivers at a time. Last question is it PPR? Because I honestly think that you've done well. I'm rocking with this squad to start the year.
Yeah, I think this is fine. 2 people in the running back room that I don't want to say too much about, but I mean, just know that I like both of them. I think they both be okay with this setup. So yes, full PPR, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 flex. I think that is a fine start so far.
Yeah.
So we see
Full
Kirk
PPR.
Cousins, Calvin Ridley at the 3-12, Aaron Rodgers and Joe Moneybag Mixon at the 4-2. Mighty Booch is on the clock here. Let's see where she's going, starting with Jamar Chase, Chris Olave, and Christian McCaffrey. I mean, so
the
far
Calvin
a
Ridley
phenomenal start. Yeah.
Great start for ATJ too. I mean, Kirk Cousins was my ideal 4th round pick. So to get him at the 3-11 and lock him up there, I think that's great. I mean, they're going to throw the ball so much. Also, Devonta Smith at the 4-4. That's kind of crazy, no?
It is kind of crazy. I was hoping, this was my thought process. I was like, I know AJ Brown's going to go off the board. I'm okay with getting Devonta Smith as a stack.
Right. Okay.
And I got the wide receiver. I mean, I'm happy either way.
Yeah.
But still, you know?
Okay,
So
Jahmyr
Gibbs
Gibbs
there.
goes off the board, and now I'm on the clock. And we have some great options ahead of us.
Yep.
All right, we're not going to overthink it here. We're going to go ahead and grab my wide receiver 14, which is Amari Cooper. So welcome to the squad, Amari Cooper here.
Not bad. Good choice. I don't.
No worries, Crime Lord.
See what
Appreciate you,
AC
man. Thanks for
first
the super chat. ETN goes off the board. I like that ETN's got a new photo. I just saw that. It looks good. It looks good.
Does look good.
Do y'all have Pollard at the 1-2 turn in a 12-team 1 quarterback? I do personally. Actually, we just released a video today where we look at the top 50 overall rankings.
Yeah.
So if you guys wanted to go check that out, you can see exactly where I have all these players right here. That's the video top 50. But yeah, Pollard to me is a end of the first, beginning of the second type player in a 1 quarterback league.
All right.
Shout out to everybody watching. Thanks for joining us, 52 plus people. Drop a like if you have yet to do so to show some support. But Aki, incredible start here with Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And who's going to be the 4th player?
I think the 4th player is going to be a quarterback here.
Okay.
I didn't release a My Guy video this year, but he is officially a My Guy.
All right.
A home man legend out of North Carolina, going to the Big Apple. Something special is happening over there. I'm a New York Football Giants fan. I might buy a Daniel Jones jersey here soon in a couple weeks because I do believe a playoff winning quarterback. I might as well get him now.
All right. Danny
I might as well get him now.
Off the board at the 4-9. So he goes 2 quarterbacks, 2 wide receivers to start. You wanted Etienne? Yeah.
I wanted Etienne. If Etienne was there, it would have been a tough decision, and I would have been okay with whatever quarterback that was going to come back to me at the 5-4. But
dude, I'm telling you, Etienne, like, I think he's going to be really special this year. I really think he's going to be special this year, and I'm excited for all the stock I have of him.
Yeah, I was really okay with either one of them. Well, I wanted Etienne more than Daniel Jones, once again, like I said, but I'm rather, solidify this backfield now and then see. So there goes Anthony
I think you sniped
Richardson.
That guy to your right. He said, damn it.
Yeah, that guy to your right. Yeah, which is great. So there goes TJ Hawkinson, Geno Smith.
Okay.
So I'm happy that I took Daniel Jones.
Sure.
Because it just feels so much more better of this outcome for me. Now I need to see if
Chase got his hater mode engaged here.
Chase in the hater mode.
Yeah, best handcuff in the league. Let's see. And you know what? Here's the thing. You can like both Etienne and, Bigsby. It's okay to like both, right? That's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I think it's okay.
All right, so Anthony Richardson off the board as well as Geno Smith. Mighty Booch says, I got a little cocky taking Brees. Nah, I get you, Chase. I'm joking.
Let's see what that guy to your right does. Very interesting.
Yes, so
DeAndre Hopkins,
Josh Allen, Anthony Richardson, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Adams, and DeAndre Hopkins. You'll love to see it. Let's see what Stay Puff's gonna do here. X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. I tear it apart. I was gonna go Danny Dimes or A Rich there. Mighty Booch said on the comeback. Sheesh. Yeah, that's a bit tough. But that's okay. I mean, still a couple good. There goes Jared Goff. So
Jared Goff off the board.
If Etienne was there, I would have went Jared Goff, hoping he came back to me at the 5-4. So I definitely made the right pick there, because I would have been upset not having my QB2. I'm going to continue at this wide receiver position, which sounds absolutely absurd.
New word.
I know, right? He's also my guy. If you guys
No,
want to see
dude,
that,
don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
No, please don't.
I mean, pull up the Twitter if you want, brother.
Please don't do it.
Pull it up. Pull it up. He is my guy. I only have one other league. I love him with all my heart. He is a wide receiver one for a team currently. And I'm sorry, but it's DJ Moore. What a day.
Oh, good.
I
Not
want
phased.
my money. I need my money. No, wait. What's the slogan? I want my money and I need it now.
It's my money and I need it now.
That one. I want that one. Give it to me.
That's annoying. That's annoying. Definitely wanted to stack Justin Fields with his wide receiver. That would have been cool.
It would have. It would have. I'm sorry, Ethan.
Yes, those are PPR. Those are PPR. All right, DJ Moore off the board. Let's see what Perk's going to do here.
What a day. Literally. I was literally trying to get off James in like he drafted him. I don't think I messaged you right when you drafted him, but you were the first person I didn't message for DJ Moore. I want him. Kenneth Walker off the board.
Walker goes, and let's just go ahead and grab a my guy here. Darren Waller at the 5-6.
Not bad.
A little bit
Gotta get him
early,
now.
but every league that I try to get him in the 6th, it doesn't work out. So I'm going to go ahead and take him at the 5-6 there. Purdy goes at the 5-7.
Oh boy.
So this is going to get interesting.
Maybe that was
like
somebody you were hoping for.
I wasn't going to touch him in the 5th. No, there wasn't a quarterback I wanted in the 5th personally, but we'll see what happens with the rest of this round.
Sorry, Zach. It's a savage world.
Honestly.
WG said. That's hilarious. I love that.
Badaki is killing it. Angel says,
Appreciate
Ethan
you.
loves it. Put the money in the bag. Badaki worldwide. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, where Macy goes now.
What's up, MP? Welcome in, my man.
How you doing, baby?
What's for lunch? Debo Samuel off the board at the 5-8. You love to see it.
Goes Najee. I like Najee there as well, man.
It's a great value. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the 5-9 is phenomenal. There goes Drizzy, Drake, Mighty Booch. Getting her 3 wide receivers.
This is working out really well for a guy like Reb.
Yeah.
Like the team that he's drafted, it's working out really well for him so far.
ATJ getting Christian Watson, now J Stump on the edge. I mean, Aaron Rodgers at the 4-1. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. QB 13 off the board.
QB 13.
Yeah.
Man, I might be too low on Aaron, but I don't have him that high.
Yeah, same. I don't have him that high either. It's not that I don't like him. I just think there's a lot more value. I don't know. I feel like the upside is higher in other places, which sounds crazy.
No, I get it.
But yeah, I mean, he's gonna do his thing without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Mighty Booch saying, "What's super flex here?" I love it. I love it. Trying to build on the strengths on the board, I guess, you know. That guy to your right says, I feel like I should record Badaki singing about us giving him his money for when I win the ship. Let him know. Let him know.
I love it. I love it. Ramondre Stevenson at the 5-12. I mean, look, anything can happen. I could feel phenomenal in this draft, and then my team can be the worst team ever.
Yeah, we know. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
All right, Ramondre Stevenson off the board. So Jay Stump has got Watson, Rodgers, Bijan Stevenson, and Calvin Ridley on the squad.
I have a playlist on, and Karina just came in my ears.
Oh, really?
Dancing in the Mirror. Shout out to Karina.
What song?
Dancing in the Mirror.
Oh, Dancing in the Mirror. Okay, right. Yeah, it's a good song. That's a tune for your head top, eh?
Watch your mouth. Did you say it says watch your mouth, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune for your head top.
Yeah, tune for your head top.
I kept seeing TikToks about people pissed off at Drake because some concert got delayed. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw TikTok. Yeah, some people crying. But it got delayed. But I think they're gonna all go to the next show anyway. So I don't see what's the big deal. There goes Chris Godwin right off the board there. Maybe somebody you wanted on the comeback.
Definitely something I wanted. That's okay. J.K. Dobbins goes off the board.
Bobbing like on Dobbins there.
Yeah, definitely was looking for Chris there. Russell Wilson goes in the 6-3. All right, let's see what comes back to me here. Terry McLaurin at the 6-4.
Terry. Joshua, I really don't want that to happen. Please no. That would be the worst case possible.
Oh my gosh, that would be awful. So Bush goes Russell Wilson at the 6-3, the first QB she takes. And let's see what happens here with Macy. I'm not going to say anything.
Couple options here. Let's see. Kenny Pickett
off the board at the 6-5.
You got to get your guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I took him in the 6th round in our Bravo draft.
All right, Brandon Ayuk goes off the board. And geez, dude, there's like so many really good options.
Yeah, there is.
And I think I'm going to have to do an alternate strategy here because I did not expect Aaron Jones to still be on the board.
Oh, that's what I wanted. That's
we're
okay.
going to start building around these running backs. I feel like the running backs are the value on the board right now.
Yeah, that's okay. Definitely wanted Aaron Jones there.
Definitely a different build to what I'm used to, but I just don't want to force a pick to force it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts off the board there. All right. So I have 2 options here that I can go with.
My boot says Kyle Pitts was in the sights. Macy's building a solid squad. James says, yeah, it's a very good team. I'm liking it. What's up, Joe? Welcome in. Chase loves a McLaurin value.
How you doing, man? All right, I'm going between 2 running backs here.
Chase, you can't call this team wide receiver worldwide. No, but the good thing is we've got 3 running backs who could get me over 200 targets pretty easily. What are you thinking here?
Right.
30 seconds left.
I want to take somebody. I mean, I want to switch it up, but I don't know if I want to switch it up that much.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to take Dameon Pierce here.
Okay. Yeah, Dameon off the board gets his guy.
I'm going to take Dameon Pierce here. Let's see who comes back to me.
Are we all down to change the clock to a minute in the 7th round? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I'm down.
If anyone's
you
opposed.
Let me know. I like it. Oh, I just put a clown face. Sorry.
So let's see what Stay Puft does here. He starts with Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Nick Chubb, DK Metcalf.
Oh, yeah.
Styles says, I'm old enough to remember when you can get Waller in the 6th. Yeah, same. I mean, Styles, I remember getting him in the 8th round in Underdog this year.
Yep.
And the 7th round, about a month ago when I made that video about him. Thanks for the super chat, Chester. We'll get to that in 1 second.
Thank you so much, man.
But yeah, I remember a league we did recently. I tried to wait until the 6th, and I didn't get him. So I just don't want to take any chances. Chester Boats, 12-team Superflex PPR start 9. First off, thank you so much for the donation. Very kind of you. Hopefully we can help you out here. Week at running back, what are some moves I can make to improve them? Lamar, Kyler, Howell, Dalvin Swift, JJ, Chase, Olave, Dotson, Pitts. Okay, so
start 9.
Here's the first thing I would say. Hopefully Kyler's on your IR because he's on the pup list. So if you put Kyler on your IR, that should give you a extra spot to kind of play around with on the waiver wire. But honestly, like, it might be a cop-out, but if I had that team and you're asking me, what are you going to do with this team heading into week 1? I'm not trading JJ. I'm not trading Chase. I'm not trading Olave. I'm not trading Dotson. And I'm not trading Pitts. I am going to see what Dalvin Cook and DeAndre Swift give me in week 1. Now, if they are better than I anticipated, maybe I could look to trade them for players that I like better in a long-term view for the season. But I am, you drafted your team around the strength of your wide receiver position, it looks like. And the only way for you to improve your running backs is probably to use those guys in trade pieces, which is not something that I would personally do. So I'm not sure if you see that differently, but that's where I stand.
No, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, I would just echo what Zach said. I'm not sure. Jonathan Taylor at the 7-2, by the way.
Mm-hmm. That's probably going to end up being a value.
DeAndre Swift at the 6'10", Michael Pittman, Christian Kirk.
I
wanted Miles Sanders to come back to me there, but that's okay.
But yeah, Chester Boats, I think you've done a really good job drafting a team. If Kyler comes back, that's ultimate wild card for you, really. But Dalvin and Swift, you obviously got late. So I think one of the most harmful things that people can do is draft a team, have a specific strategy where the strengths are around their wide receivers and they went running backs late, and then out of nowhere before the year, switch it up, make all these trades, and put your team in a bad position, right? I want to bet on the wide receivers to start the year. This is why my team looks so different to what it normally would. But I would be rocking with the team that you have, man. I wouldn't touch it unless a really good offer comes.
Yeah.
Do we think JT plays after week 4? Maybe. I mean, it's a debacle there.
It's hard to think or to picture, to be honest. I'm gonna go brother Cam here. Another my guy.
Okay, Cam Akers off the board.
I got 3 my guys: DJ Moore, Cam Akers, Daniel Jones. 3 guys, my guys. I'm loving it so far.
McDonald's?
My guys?
Okay. Let's see what SD Perk gonna do here.
I will love you different, just the way you are.
I'm getting prepared here for whatever.
Get prepared, Mikey.
Yes!
Will.
Yes! Let's go!
We got a little something happening here.
Okay, this is crucial for the squad. Welcome to the team, Tyler Lockett. Yes!
James Conner.
I was so nervous. I was going to take Lockett at the 6-7. Man, God is good, amen. God is good. We're looking up. Started from the bottom, and maybe we've gotten somewhere. Maybe, just maybe.
World. I love it. Getting Tyler Lockett there. Actually, boy, letting him full. Daniel Macy here on the clock. Herbert, Kenny Pickett, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Deebo Samuel, Mark Andrews at the 7-8 here.
I'm revitalized, man. I'm revitalized.
There's a revitalization.
There's a new Zach Savage right here, right now on the screen.
Revitalization.
The DJ Moore snipe. Oh, I can't tell you how ready I was for that. So to get Lockett at the 7-6, we're feeling good.
Yeah.
We're feeling ready.
Yeah, I love it. I love it for you, man. That is phenomenal. George Pickens.
I knew it was going to be
Macy
Pickens.
Still going.
I knew
He's
it would be
still
Pickens.
going with it. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, he's got an incredible roster so far.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing really, really well. Let's see if it won't let me scroll down. That's not very intuitive, is it, Sleeper? But yeah, I mean that's a very good roster so far that Macy's put in there. A lot of receptions on that team. I'm liking what he's doing.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, so far, once again, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Mark Andrews, Debo Samuels, George Pickens, Kenny Pickett with Justin Herbert. Not a bad team.
Nope. Not a doctor.
Not a doctor. All right, let's see if some people can come back to me here. Let's put them on the queue, huh?
Man, dude, I honestly was like just waiting for Tyler Lockett to go off the board every pick after the 6-7. And I was like, am I going to regret drafting Aaron Jones? Okay, we've got energy. We've got
energy.
life. Let's see what
we're
Rev's
back
going to do.
We're back in the game here. Jackson Smith and Jigba was
Jason
practicing.
You love to see
looking
it.
back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
he
right.
looks good. See what Mighty Boots is going to do here. Deontay Johnson off the board.
That's a good pick, man. I mean, I knew there wasn't a chance, but I was hoping. Normally, once you see George Pickens go off the board, Deontay follows close, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Jordan Addison there. Now J Stump on the clock, getting Bijan Robinson at his RB1 here. Ramondre Stevenson, Calvin Ridley, Chris Godwin. Already getting his quarterbacks.
I was hoping that Addison might fall to me. Golf, nothing makes you feel better, dude. I'm sorry. I was just sweating that pick out.
Yeah, MP, man. I mean, I've kind of been saying that I think this offense is going to be a fantasy machine. This team and the Browns, personally, I think they're completely underrated. So, let's see what happens. Yes, I love your sound and that makes me feel alright.
All right, let's see what Stump's going to do here. We will change it to a minute after this pick, by the way, instead of a minute and a half.
Yep.
Hey, thank you for the sub. Zach.
Jahan Dotson. Thank you so much, man.
Dang, Jahan Dotson.
I was hoping three guys I had on my queue. Deontay, Addison, and Jahan. Really hoping those guys were to come back to me.
Yeah, that's tough. And honestly, I think Dotson fell further than I thought he would. Bro, how did Badaki get AJ and Amon-Ra? Just the way. I mean, look at the board. We were confused by it as well. Yeah.
Go back and rewind it, brother. I was screaming.
Zapped, what's up, man? He says I have the #1 pick, taking JJ. When probably 3 quarterbacks go in round 2. It depends on what format you're in, my man. It sounds like you're talking about a 1 quarterback league. We would not take a quarterback in the first 3 rounds in a 1 quarterback league.
Yeah.
As Derek Carr goes off the board at the 8-3. Let's see what Reb's going to do here.
It's going to give it to you.
David Montgomery off the board.
Not bad here.
Damn
Bro, the fact that I thought Macy was going to take Alexander Madison to 7-8.
I'm going to be honest with you. Daniel Macy, he's going to win this league. I'm not even kidding. The fact that
it came back to him
he will win
crazy.
He should have paid a price for running backs going that late, and he didn't. Like,
it's wild.
I'm sorry, it's over. Macy's won. Genuinely.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that Macy.
Yes,
but
Macy's
I
won.
think I have the best team. But the fact that you got Alexander Madison to 8-5, I 100% wholeheartedly believe. I was like, Macy has to go Alexander Madison right here. I was like, there's no way he's not going Alexander Madison. And I was like, and then he'll probably take Deontay or George Pickens at the 8-5. You made the right choice. You gambled, and you still got Alexander Madison.
This team should not be possible. It shouldn't be possible to do this through 8 rounds.
Absolutely crazy. There goes Javonte Williams right there. Now Zach's on the clock.
A lot of good options still. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot on Marquise Brown here.
Hollywood.
We'll take Marquise Brown in the 8-7.
Hollywood. Cause I need ya.
Brandon says, "Wait, I've got a draft coming up with Macy. He's kind of nasty. Be careful."
Uh-oh, be careful.
MP says, "I don't like Macy's team. I would have taken 8 wide receivers with my first 8 picks." I love that.
I mean, you already know what it is. I'm not going to spend any time on this. Another my guy. I currently have 1, Daniel Jones, my guy. 2, DJ Moore, my guy. 3, Cam Akers, my guy. 4, Elijah Moore, my guy.
All right, Elijah Moore joins the squad. UT says, "May I ask why you have Debo so low in your rankings?" Here's what I'll say. You must be looking at my rankings on the Flock Fantasy website. There's a video, and I'm pretty sure we're going to release it tonight. Let me double check. And I give you guys 4 players that I would sell before the year begins, before week 1 even starts.
Yeah.
Debo's on the list, and I give you all the reasons as to why I'm just not in on Debo at his ADP this year. So I'm pretty sure that video is going to come out tonight. It's basically 4 players that I would sell before the year begins. I give you names that I would try and sell them for, and the reasons why. Let me double check. Yes, so that video comes out tonight. It's called Sell, or Your Day Tomorrow. It's called Sell These Players in Fantasy Football Before Week 1. Debo's on the list for me, and I explain why in that video. So would strongly encourage you to go watch it, because all the reasons why he's low in my rankings are in that video.
Yeah.
UT says, I ask a question, you make a video on demand. Now that's good content. Love it. You guys are awesome. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate all the likes. 57 people watching. 39 likes so far. Appreciate the love, guys. That's very kind of you. Treylon Burks at the 8-11. Was hoping he would fall to me at the 9-6. Not going to lie. Not going to cap.
There goes Zaza. Ooh. Come on. I need to be loved by you. This is crazy right now. Make my decision easy, Stay Puff. I beg of you. I don't think you will. I don't think you will. Shit. I don't think you will. Well, I'm happy I took Elijah Moore.
Okay. Because... Is there more to that statement?
I don't know what to do now. Fudge. Damn, son.
Damn it! Badaki's not loving life right now.
No, I'm okay with it. I just don't know who. I mean, my ranking says one player, but my heart's saying something else.
Oh.
That's always the hardest part. I'm going to continue with the My Guy list.
All right.
It's James Cook.
All right.
He's coming home.
James Cook off the board.
He's coming home.
This is absolutely perfect.
That's what I want. That's what I was contemplating, by the way. James Cook and Alvin Kamara. That's so scary. But Jordan Love.
That's fallen perfect for me. Glad to get Jordan Love in the 9th round. He was kind of one of the last quarterbacks I really felt comfortable with. So knowing that I got him in the 9th round, I'm feeling great about this team so far.
Yeah, it's good so far. I mean, phenomenal. Not too bad at the moment. I mean, James Cook over Alvin Kamara, that was so tough for me right there.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have done that, but
I know.
Respect to you for going.
I know. I know you don't like James Cook.
If we're going with your heart there. I'm assuming that's your heart, not your rankings.
Yes.
Right.
My rankings.
The rankings are typically
back to back.
The rankings are typically the ones that you make without your heart in them.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
I have them back to back here, in my rankings. Personally, I mean, you guys know how much I've been talking about James Cook, so maybe that would be my first wrong decision. Let's see.
We'll see. I'll tell you what, though, if Eckler, Pollard, and Jones can stay healthy the entire year, I feel good. If they can't, then this team will fall apart.
Right.
Absolutely will fall apart. So we'll have to wait and see. I still got a couple things cooking up my sleeve, but I just know everyone watching and everyone drafting, they know exactly what I'm thinking at all moments. We are never at a bigger disadvantage, Badaki, when drafting with our followers. Never.
I know.
Because they know exactly what we think at all moments.
I know. There goes Gabe Davis there.
It's a tough place to be. I like Gabe Davis. I mean, I was completely off Gabe Davis last year. I thought the hype was way too much. It was ridiculous. It was based off one playoff game. But this year, he's in pretty much the same situation, and his ADP is way lower. I mean, you just kind of put a bunch of volatility into your lineup when you grab a Gabe Davis. So I love it.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert off the board, and let's see what Jay Stump's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I contemplated Dallas ages ago. I just didn't want to have the three Eagles on my team.
Yeah, I get you.
There goes Pat the Dragon there.
Pat the Dragon. Literally, no one call you know how there's nicknames for fantasy players.
Yeah, no one calls him that.
No one calls him that except for us. Like, we are the only people to call him Pat the Dragon, and people are like, "What are these guys talking about?" That's going back to the podcast days.
Yeah, it was.
When we couldn't pronounce his last name when we first heard about him in college. We were trying to say Firemouth, and we would say Firemouth. Firemouth.
Yeah.
Dragon. Pat the Dragon.
Pat the Dragon. There it is.
Yeah. It works for us. Goddard snipe. I think ATJ was wanting Goddard there.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens here. I'm a mountainous valley.
Mighty Booch 11, the 9th round. Dallas Goedert. What I will say is if Mighty Booch gets decent quarterback play, that team's going to be really tough too. But still, like, I'm looking at Daniel Macy's team, and I'm just thinking to myself, he should have paid a higher price for not going quarterbacks or not going running backs early, and he's not having to pay that price. I think he's killing it.
Yeah, not too bad.
Let's see what Mighty Booch does here. Thanks to you. Okay, I'm gonna ask everyone a question. In the chat. Some people might not like this kind of music. That's fine. Does anybody listen to Sabrina Carpenter? My wife is a songwriter and showed me her a couple months ago. And I'm kind of obsessed with her music now. Sabrina Carpenter. Anyone listen to her? Because lyrically, she's so impressive. Khalil Herbert off the board. Evan Ingram off the board. My heart always jumps when Macy's on the board. All right, just Zach, in your head, just tell yourself the player's gone that you want. Okay, he's gone. That's okay. It's all right. Totally okay.
Totally okay. Don't stress about it.
It's all right. Yes, Sabrina Carpenter was. That's. I mean, it's okay. He was already gone. I already accepted it. And I'm okay. I'm fine with it. I'm not fine with it.
Oh, man, I wanted a tight end there.
I'm not fine with
Ingram or Njoku. I mean, I didn't think freaking Reb will go another tight end.
All right, we're going to keep adding running backs because I've got Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall very similarly projected in my season-long projections. So to get Dalvin at the 10-7 when Breece goes at the 4-3, I'm just going to build my strengths around the strengths on the board. So
Keep building, baby. Keep building.
Was really hoping Sky would be there though. Damn it, Macy. Damn it. Yes, Sabrina Carpenter is a Disney Channel person. Heard some of her stuff on the radio. Style says yes. Not bad. Good choice, MB. You got a player in mind here?
I got a couple. Nico Collins in the 10th.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm pretty shocked that Macy didn't go Dalvin Cook there. With the wide receivers that he already had. And I like Gibson, but I don't know. I was a little bit surprised that Dalvin Cook wasn't the pick for him.
I think he just likes some other people.
No, for sure. I just felt like Dalvin was a really ideal. If you go running back super late, I feel like Dalvin's super ideal in the 10th. But
yeah. All right. Do have a couple players in mind. Man, this is a tough one. I mean, a guy I did want was also Sky, so I'm okay that it didn't happen.
Yeah. Not available.
Not a doctor.
I hear you, Macy. I hear you, man.
I think I'm just going to go... I mean, the real RB1 there.
All right, Brian Robinson off the board. Who will score more points this year? B. Robinson at the 10-9 or B. Robinson at the 2-1? We'll have to wait and find out.
The one at the 10-9, 100%. No doubt about it.
Yeah. This is Superflex. Yes, it is. What's up, Styles? Says, now that Justin Ross made the Chiefs roster, do you guys think he's a great Sunday morning stash? Yeah, he's a fine stash. I still don't have many expectations for him, but yeah, I mean, yeah, stash.
Yeah.
AJ Dillon off the board at the 10-10. What I will say is I'll put my running back room versus anyone's running back room in the draft so far.
Yeah, maybe.
That's good to know that there's at least a strength somewhere. Mighty Boots, my bad. The next AJ Green, I know. Shout out to ESPN. By the way, okay, so Jonathan Taylor's already off the board. I like Pat McAfee. I enjoy watching his content. What is Pat McAfee talking about this morning? Like, this dude is making content. Have you heard what he's saying about the whole Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Waddle situation? And did you hear about that, first of all?
No, what are you saying?
Okay, so...
I heard about the Jalen Waddle.
Right.
Like, you know,
the reports,
Jalen Waddle.
There were reports, essentially, that the Colts were asking for Jalen Waddle in a Jonathan Taylor deal, which is ridiculous, right? I mean... We know how the league is functioning right now. Wide receivers are getting huge contracts because they're super valuable in today's game. We're talking about a young wide receiver who is probably top 12, one of, if not the best duos in the NFL at the wide receiver position. Maybe the second most valuable, maybe third outside of left tackle, quarterback, left tackle, wide receiver on the offensive side. Running back might be last for most franchises on their entire team. And the Colts wanted Jalen Waddle in a deal for Jonathan Taylor. And Pat McAfee puts out a tweet saying, why is this wild? Why is this crazy for people? And he's making content saying like, yeah, he's their wide receiver too. Why wouldn't we be able to get their wide receiver too? I'm like, what is this guy talking about? Like, that just, I love Pat McAfee, but like, that just sounds extremely unaware of how the NFL currently values players. Am I misreading that? But he basically tweeted out Waddle in return is a wild request. Like, he was shocked. To me, that just feels like a little bit unaware of how the NFL currently values players. I could be misreading that though.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that he doesn't know the value of players.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. And I think it's also because he's a homer pick. I mean, I agree. People are saying he's a big homer pick. That makes sense. Like, of course, the best running back in that, like, he's thinking about it of what's actually happened, right? Like, he's thinking about JT, who's finished RB1, who led the league in yards or whatever the case may be that year, whatever he led that league in. What has Jalen Waddle done in his mind? He's the wide receiver 2 behind Tyreek Hill. Has he led anything? He's dealt with injuries before. Like, that's kind of how I think he's thinking about it.
That's just very unaware of how the NFL currently values players. Yeah, they want to Waddle and picks apparently for JT. Like, how, as the GM of the Dolphins, how do you pick up the phone and hear that and genuinely not laugh out loud?
Like, are you kidding me?
Like, how do you hear that and actually not laugh in someone's face? Like, try and be respectful. I don't know how you do that.
Has there been a running back? Yes, there has. I'll say, has there been a running back that was traded for a top wide receiver? And the first one that came to mind was it David Johnson for? It was David Johnson and DeAndre Hopkins.
That worked out well.
Yeah, exactly.
And the funniest part about this is, like, okay, like Colts fans are like a united gang at the moment. Like, it feels like everyone in the NFL thinks one way, and then the Colts fans are like justifying actions in a different way. I don't know if that makes sense, but the most funny thing about this is that the Colts have pretty much said with their actions for a long time this offseason that Jonathan Taylor is not worth paying big money in a contract, right? They are saying that. And they want to go out and trade for one of the most talented young wide receivers in the league, where wide receivers are getting paid everywhere big money. It's like, how can you devalue him for your franchise and then try and get a trade for him for a more valuable player that the league values higher with contracts? It's like, you're devaluing him and now you want people to value him the way you don't. You know, like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. But, I'm down to watch that video. I'll watch it after this.
Yeah, but the hard thing about watching the video is everyone in the studio is a yes man for him. Not always. I'm just saying, in that video, everyone's like agreeing with him.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's like, does no one in the studio know who Jalen Waddle is?
Probably not. Nah, they do. I just think that it's a bit absurd what they're saying. It sounds like it's super absurd.
Yeah. Colt subreddit is wild. I can imagine. Mighty Booch didn't mean to take Desmond. It's too late now, girl. Jimmy G off the board there.
Not bad, good choice.
WG says it's like the Niners strategy: devalue then deal. 49ers should have asked for Micah Parsons. Right? Yeah. Too late. It's all good. Irsay is that friend in your home league that sends ridiculous trades and hopes to gets accepted. Yeah. I love how the fans are blaming JT. Yeah, it's strange. Like, I understand from like a certain point of view, because JT did say at one point with a different agent that he would play on this contract. It's like, I understand why people would be upset by that. Like, that makes sense to me. However, like the situation is a little bit different now, and JT's doing what's best for him. If any of us were in that situation, we would be doing what Jonathan Taylor's doing, I believe. We would want the money for the generations of our family. I wouldn't care if you hated me. I would want to be paid respectfully, and set up my family long term. Like, I think anyone in his position would be looking for the same kind of compensation.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Got a couple people I really want here, so let's see what happens. Take me off the roster.
All right, let's see what Macy and JMO do here. Fully prepared to be sniped again. CJ Stroud goes off the board. Excuse me. And then Mac Jones goes off the board. Okay, well, that pretty much rules out a quarterback for me.
are you thinking here?
Well, I wanted one of those 3 quarterbacks that just went off the board. But just to play it safe, I'll grab Baker here because there's probably like 7 players I could justify drafting there. I don't want to be left with no QB3 at all. James says, nah, JT has been done dirty. Give me a new contract. No, you aren't worth that. Then trade me. No, you're too valuable to trade. Then won't give me what we want. Yeah. We need Manning to come out. Yeah, that would be good. Mighty says if they try to prevent him from playing for the 6 games, he needs to accrue a season. ATJ says was a little iffy with the Kyler pick, but thought I would shoot for some upside. Yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah, not bad.
Styles, was there really a buy low window though? I mean, I didn't see anyone trading him low.
I didn't see anyone trading him low. Yeah, I mean,
but if they did
in practice today, but
if they did, then I'm glad people were able to take advantage of any sort of worries.
Agreed.
No, I don't on Mike White, but he's on the board for you. James says other players on the Colts were on their final year of their rookie contract and got paydays, so it's totally reasonable for Jay to expect the same treatment. Yeah, I hear you. And the thing is, like, what's his motto there? Isn't Irsay's motto we pay good players? Like, he was your best player for the past couple of years. The only reason he was bad last year was because of injury. You know?
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know.
I think this has gotten petty, but I would say it's probably petty on both sides now. You know, I think both sides are probably too petty with what's happening. Jamal Williams, Jalen Hyatt off the board.
Jalen Hyatt. I see Jalen Hyatt wearing number 13 now.
I saw that. I kind of... Obviously, it's a better number, right? I just don't understand wearing the number 13. You're not going to be better than Odell. You know what I mean?
You just never know.
From a legacy perspective, I don't understand choosing 13.
Yeah. Well, he said he wanted... His quote said he wants to create his own legacy, so...
Well, then don't choose the number 13 because you're not going to be better than Odell Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton Schultz, Jacoby Myers, Marvin Mims.
You fight it, go, whoa.
Yeah, quarterbacks are gone.
Gone.
They is. I was definitely going like at the 12-7. But when I made the Rashad Bateman pick, in my mind, I had Ritter as an option. I had Stroud, Tannehill, Jones, and obviously the other guys on the board too. Did not go the way I thought it would. Okay, so Damian Harris off the board. Let's just let's keep stacking starters here. Welcome, Raheem Mostert. Where is he? Welcome to the squad, Raheem.
Raheem the Dream, baby.
Ah, great pick. Zeke would have been my next pick if Mostert wasn't available.
I just want to take it to a late 9. All right. I'm liking my last 3 picks. Let's see what we do. Here we go. See what Daniel Macy does here.
Let's see what Macy is up to.
Rev, I'm about to send you a message right now. Check your DMs, Rev, if you have another tablet or whatever you're drafting on.
All right, I'm asking everyone, do we want to change to 30 seconds in round 14 or do we want to stay at 1 minute? Either way's fine. Either way's fine. You guys just let me know.
Elijah Mitchell. Give it a Zaza. I'm down for 30 seconds. You guys know me. Speed it up. 30 seconds, please. People are saying. Stay Puff said yes.
All right, we'll change it to 30 seconds. As Money Mooney off the board.
Money Mooney. I really wanted Mooney, but I already have DJ.
What's up, Michael Johnson? Michael Johnson sounds like that sounds like someone who would be like a famous sportscaster for the NBA.
Michael Johnson.
Back here with Ernie and Michael Johnson. Am I wrong?
It's just no. You agree? I mean, the way I picture it's like a strong handshake name.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name? Michael Johnson.
My name's
like, you
Michael
going for the
Johnson.
handshake, and it's a firm handshake. It's a shake. Michael Johnson. Nice to meet you. You know.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that that commercial where the guy's name is Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan, and like everywhere he goes, people are disappointed that his name is Michael Jordan, but he's not actually Michael Jordan. Like there's a commercial where this guy's name is Michael Jordan, and like for example, he's like someone's waiting to pick him up from the airport, and they have the name Michael Jordan on a sign, like waiting for him, and that person's like super excited. And then he's like, "Hey, I'm Michael Jordan," and the guy gets like extremely disappointed. It's like, oh, it's actually such a funny commercial.
I haven't seen that, but that makes sense. Hi, Michael Johnson. Said Michael Johnson was a sprinter. Let's look it up.
Okay, here it is. I found the commercial. I'm gonna put it in the chat in case anyone wants to watch it. And I'll also send it to you, but it's hilarious. I love this commercial. It's in the chat there. And I'll send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah, I want to see it. And I was dying for this life.
This poor guy. Oh, this commercial is so funny.
They lift up their head hella quick too.
I love that commercial. Instant classic. Okay, we'll pause it here and we'll put 30 seconds on the clock, gang.
Oh, that's such savage. That's funny.
Yeah, such a good commercial. Rasheed Rice off the board.
Richie Rich. Like I want you, and I know you. So call you.
Let's see, John Mechie
John
goes.
Mechie.
Cole Kmet. And sweet, we'll take Van Jefferson here. Where is he? There he is. Welcome to the squad, Van Jefferson. Michael Johnson, also UFC fighter. Michael B. Jordan ordering pizza growing up. Yeah, that would be tough. Michael Johnson was a sprinter, Olympic sprinter, Mr. Gold Shoes. You love it. You love to see it. Man, the ice cream taster on YouTube. That is me having my first beer on Friday afternoon. What are you talking about, MP? The ice cream taster on YouTube. What am I missing?
I have no idea. It's funny though.
Justin Ross and Rondell Moore. What is it? Is it just called Ice Cream Taster, MP? I'll watch it later. Josh Downs off the board. Juwan Johnson, you son of a bitch.
Honestly, I wanted to take Cole Kmet. I wasn't gonna take Jake, but I mean, I just need an actual tight end.
You dirty son of a bitch.
Without any question marks. Sorry. definitely was not the play there.
That's okay. We'll take Chig.
Twisted all around. Kareem Hunt.
Ice cream tester. Okay. Heard. I'll watch that later. I think right now Chris Evans is the 2 Styles, but if Mixon was actually to go down, I still think Chase would end up being the guy.
Don't keep me waiting. I've been waiting all night to get closer. No, I got it for ya. Not a bad pick, Joe Everett. Would Dallas play week 1? Oh, they play the Giants. Who does Tyler Higbee play week 1?
Make sure you
The Seattle
draft your kicker and
Seahawks.
defense, guys.
Yeah, your last pick here.
Make sure you take kicker and defense here, gang. Tank Dell off the board. It's absolutely egregious that Tank Dell isn't a starter on the depth chart heading into the year. DJ Shark.
Just don't give me. Don't give me. Come on.
Turd Ferguson. Not a fan, Mighty Booch. Not a fan. I got so much Jake
Not a fan.
Ferguson on my taxi squad from Dynasty startups last year. Or Dynasty rookie drafts last year. Kendre Miller off the board for Jay Stump there. Getting to the boring part in the draft. Sorry, gang.
Almost there. Almost there. Reb, I sent you a message. Talk to me.
Dang, I was going to grab Jaden Reed and pair him with Jordan Love, but GG's. Jeff Wilson off the board. Deion Jackson, I like it.
Yeah,
Isaiah Hodgins.
Damn. That's what I wanted there.
Michael
Wanted to get-
Wilson. Dang, son.
Wanted to get someone for DJ.
Tajay Spears. Okay. Damn, man. Sheesh.
Broken. When I'm fixed.
Honestly,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
let's just lock up that quarterback room just in case.
That's what I was gonna go too, man. Because my quarterbacks had late buys. I was like, oh, maybe by that time Baker loses his job.
Yeah. Let's just lock that up
Fudge.
just in case.
When I'm falling.
When and where do Linney and Hunt sign? I don't know. I mean, I'll say this. I don't imagine them being very important parts of NFL rosters at this point of the season. I mean, less than a week until football starts. I know a lot of people keep saying the Vikings. And as someone who loves Alexander Madison, I think the Vikings need it. I think they need a guy like Kareem Hunt to help out, that backfield. So that's still a possibility. You could always put the Dolphins in there. Other names that come to mind. Chiefs. I mean, what if Kareem Hunt links back up in Kansas City? Eagles, always a name that could add a running back on the roster.
Apparently
Browns.
4 teams. I don't know.
Browns
Yeah,
could add a
Browns would be
Linney behind Nick Chubb to kind of help out there. I don't see the
think Kareem
Cardinals
Hunt
doing it.
Is really banking on someone to get injured in season,
Yeah.
and then they would just pay him a little bit more money to
Mm.
play.
The Rams are a possibility. Cowboys are a possibility for either of those names. But overall, I mean, if you're not that prioritized by a team, it's probably too late. Dang, I was going to go Luke Musgrave, but wanted to get him with Jay Love. Didn't work out. Not a doctor. Greg Dulcich off the board. MVS goes. Love MVS in best ball, hey, but tough to know when to start the guy in regular.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea who to go here. I took Josh Dobbs before. I'll take Clayton here. Switch it up.
Okay, Clayton Tune off the board.
That's me, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, by week 14. Hopefully by then he's the starter.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased with my team.
Are you Sean Tucker pleased?
Extremely pleased. Oh, yeah.
What's Park gonna do? Here goes Deonta Foreman. Okay. Okay, Deonta Foreman's off the board.
Should I stay? Should I go? God damn.
All right.
Three, two.
That's it for me too. Josh Dobbs goes off the board at the 17-7.
Josh Dobbs off the board. Yeah, gotta believe that second half of the season. I'm glad that these quarterbacks have bye week 10, bye week 13. Whoever starts in the first half here is gonna be. Well, we find out if Kyler Murray even plays.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. Kyler Murray might play, and then I'll just drop him.
What's up, Andrea? Welcome in. Rashid Shaheed.
Had to talk about my fault, Mighty Booch. Sorry. You got 3 quarterbacks.
Appears in practice. Okay, so he's practicing again. I wasn't sure if Shaheed was practicing again. That's good to know. Robert Woods, Devontae Parker, and Mr. Irrelevant for Jay Stump.
I wonder who was Mr. Irrelevant last year.
James, I think if they get the first overall pick, I would not be surprised if they go Caleb. But yeah, I do think that if they do go Caleb, they would have to trade away Kyler. But I mean, we still have an entire year of college football, so it's too early to say. Mr. Irrelevant is Tyler Conklin.
Not bad.
And that is it.
Let's see who I play week 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. The Charlie. I'm playing Stay Puffed.
Me and ATJ in week 1.
Let's look at my lineup here. So
we'll put Jordan Love at the super flex here. Watch Baker Mayfield throw like 4 touchdowns week 1 or something. Man, my bench is atrocious.
I'm feeling confident. So my starting lineup here: Jalen Hurts, Damian Pierce, Cam Akers, AJ Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tyler Higbee with DJ Moore, Elijah Moore, James Cook, and Daniel Jones. Wow. He went to Jared. What's my team? What's my name? And I won this league last year too, so I'm reigning champ.
Love it. Justin Fields, Austin Eckler, Tony Pollard, Amari Cooper, Tyler Lockett, Darren Waller, Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook, Hollywood Brown, and Jordan Love. I could flex in Bateman or Mostert if I'm desperate. Yeah, not obsessed with this team. It's probably my least favorite team I've drafted in the offseason so far, but we'll see how we go. What's Macy's team look like? Let's see. Where's Macy? Macy has Herbert, Madison Gibson, Diggs, Debo, Mark Andrews, Keenan Allen, George Pickens, Sky Moore, Kenny Pickett. On the bench, we got C.J. Stroud and a couple other names. Yeah, that's a strong team. That is a strong team. I'm going to have to change my name, too. I don't know what to change it to.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Anyway.
Reb, I sent you a message. If you're out there, hit me up. Who else can I send a message to here?
Who does Reb have that you want?
You gotta figure that out. Hit me up, Rev. I would say, who else can hit me up?
Tigray says he gets to keep his team name. Obi-Wan, my homie. Yeah. Appreciate that, Andrea. Fields of Dreams. Thought about that one. That might be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I should put.
I had to write this somewhere. Fultz says, I'm watching Hard Knocks and damn, Nathaniel Hack is a weird guy.
I think I might just do like...
He's strange. He's strange. All right, guys. I think that's probably it for today. Unless I'm missing anything.
Bunch of my guys. I think that's what I'm naming my team. Bunch of my guys. I got a bunch of my guys.
Love it. We have a lot of videos on the channel. All ranking videos if you want to go and have a look. Top 50 overall, wide receiver rankings, running back rankings. Obviously, keep in mind the running back rankings and the top overall those were recorded before the JT news. So adjust, because with new information, you have to adjust, obviously. Tomorrow, we have a video talking about 4 players that you should sell. On your Monday morning, we'll have 10 waiver wire players that you should pick up. Badaki has a buy video as well. Lots of good content coming out.
Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for everyone that has supported us, especially with these leagues, Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, all of our dynasty leagues. I think that is it for our real drafts.
Yes.
So that's about it. But send me a trade. I'm really happy for each and every league. Send me a trade in Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. We're really open to anything. Hit me up.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. All love.